What's going on, y'all? Rickey Getwood Jr. here. I just finished an amazing weekend with my kids. And I just want to be honest and transparent with y'all. I wanted to make sure that this weekend with my kids wasn't just a normal, let's get together, let's go out to eat, let's watch a movie type thing. I was so compelled to have a real heart-to-heart conversation with them about myself, hoping to, number one, get a better understanding of myself, and number two, helping them to also understand who they are as they get older. They're all teenagers now. One thing I came up with that really prompted me to have this conversation with my kids is I had this situation that occurred in my life that gave me another realization about my own self concerning my kids. And I don't know if you guys know me, I'm pretty transparent about everything. Because I feel like when we're transparent, we can grow, we can get better, we can learn more. So this situation taught me that I have been trying to impose my will, my desires on my kids. I want them to be a certain way. I want them to accept certain things that I'm doing. I want them to accept what I'm doing. And it's a forceful, selfish act. And I realize that we all do it as humans. We do it so often. We're not living, we're constantly trying to impose our will, our own selfish desires on other people. And we do that because we don't feel secure enough with ourselves and in our own skin and in our own situations to not need anybody else to validate what we're doing. I get it, I understand. These are our kids. If you have kids, you understand what I'm talking about. You know, you want the best for them. You want them to do better than you. You want them to live a happy, fulfilled, successful life. But most times it's based on what we think they want. And that's so wrong. That's so wrong. Our kids are our responsibility. Okay? Our job is to not tell them what to do, but show them, because they're paying attention to what we're doing. They see what we're doing, okay? And if you want your kids to have a better relationship with you, you want to establish a good foundation between y'all, the best thing to do is to show them and to be completely honest. I had to be completely honest with my kids, with my own insecurities. I had to be completely honest with them and tell them this is what I was expecting y'all to like. This is what I was expecting y'all to do. But that's so selfish. It's so selfish. And what I realized is what I wanted from my kids is not what they really wanted from me. What they really wanted from me was just time. What they really wanted from me was to just be. To just be. But it was me, I put this pressure up on myself to be what I thought they wanted to see, instead of asking them and talking to them about what they want. What's gonna make them better? What do they need from me? Not, I'm gonna do this for you, I'm gonna do this for you. That's such a selfish way of being. And we do this day in and day out with everyday life situations. And it comes from insecurities. You're not comfortable enough with yourself to just be. You're so worried about being judged by everybody else that you can't just be, and then be what somebody else needs. Not what you want them to be, happy with. I want you to be happy with this. That's so selfish. That's so selfish for you to be that way. It's so selfish for anybody to be that way. The purpose of our existence and our life is to help you become a better you. I need to help you become a better you. And if I'm not helping you become a better you, it's all about me, and I'm so selfish, and you really don't matter, truth be told. You really don't matter, because what you are thinking is not what I'm thinking is best for you. And I want what's best for you. So selfish, so selfish. We have to reprogram our mindsets to get to the point to where, let me find myself first. Let me figure me out first. And then what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna give you everything that I have learned. I'm gonna show you by example and being consistent that you can do whatever it is you decide to do. Let me lead you, let me guide you, let me help you. Not let me tell you what to do or make you do the things or make you accept things that's not what you're really ready to accept, first of all. Or it's not even what you want to accept. I have to do this with myself. Life, situations, and different things. I can go on and on and on for days. But the main thing is, you have to know you first before you start imposing your will and expectations on other people. And you're making them try to be happy with what you want. It's not fair. It's not fair at all. So I want to wrap this up by saying this. If you have kids, think about yourself first. Understand who you are first. Don't try to make your kids be what you want them to be. Help them become a better them. And the only way they could do that is by recognizing that you are a better and happier you. You are a fulfilled you. Be a fulfilled you so the kids can see a fulfilled person and they'll understand what it means to be a fulfilled person. That would take so much stress and pressure off you. Instead of, I have to have this, I have to do that, I have to look like this, I have to be like that in order for my kids to accept me. And that's not the truth. That's not truth. That's no truth in that at all. It's not fair. It's too much stress on you, and it's not fair to the other person, because now they're trying to live up to something that's not even real. That's not even who you really are. It's not real. Take this, think about it. Become a better you first. Stop imposing your will on people. I know I'm talking about my kids right now, but this is really for people in general. Stop trying to force somebody to be the way you want them to be, because it's so stressful for you and it's stressful for the other person, and then nobody will end up getting anything out of it. Become a better you. I love you guys. Have an amazing day.